Yeah, I've only been out here for like an hour. This is good so far. Fuck me. So the last time I came down here was probably a couple weeks ago, or a month ago. I lied. But when I came down here, I wasn't entirely sure. I've never actually shot street before, and I haven't used my camera in months, right? So here I'm trying to see where I'm going here. But my all of my shots were blurry because I was on the hell's it called? I was on single shot autofocus. So I was shooting moving targets in single shot autofocus. So which is meant obviously for standard. So that made me very sad. And I was using 100 ISO the entire time. So I've done a little bit more research. So I'm now on continuous. Shocker, I know. What a great idea, right? And I have switched to ISO auto, and I've put the threshold for the auto from 100 to 1600. So I'm hoping that will change. That will change how this all works here. Because when I got home, I was so defeated. I wanted to just sit down and cry. All right, valuable lesson learned there. I forgot to check my f-stop. So I dropped my f-stop significantly. I do have to say I am getting a little better at getting closer, because when I first did this, so I'm using my 24 to 70 Sigma, and I was like, you know what, I need to get a farther reach, right? I was like, I need a 105, I need a 105. So then once I actually started looking at stuff, I was like, oh no, this is like considered a very good street photography lens. The problem is I'm just not getting close enough. So while my first trip out here was an absolute and utter fail, I am kind of glad that I did fail as hard as I did, because it does make, I am a bit more confident about it this time. And another one of my problems was I just entirely like, because I was so concerned about the quality of the video, I wasn't really concerned about the quality of the photos, which for obvious reasons is not a good idea. So when I didn't even look at any of the photos at all. I was more concerned, oh, is this thing still recording and everything like that. So when I got back home, I didn't look at the footage or anything for like 2 days, because it was a Sunday and I had to work that day. So I didn't get a chance to look at it until like Tuesday or Wednesday. And when I looked at it, the footage was great. So I was like, hell yeah. So let's go and can I get through here? Yes, I can. I said the footage was great, so I was hyped. So I went to go look at the photos, and they were all out of focus and shit. So that one kind of hit deep. And I was a bit more smarter about how to carry my gear this time. So I took out my drone and everything, which I don't even know why. I literally carried it thinking, oh, I might use it, even though I knew it for a fact I wasn't. But I think the biggest problem was is that I'm putting way too much thought into what I'm carrying. I'm putting way too much thought into what I'm carrying. So I considerably brought down the weight of my backpack, took out my drone, and instead of carrying my entire vlog kit, I just carried my POV kit instead. And I'll just have to do an intro for it later, but I don't really care. All right, so far making gains. So I'm actually adjusting my f-stop and things like that instead of just shooting on a standardized f-stop the entire time. But I am gonna shoot pretty much on 7.1, yeah, 7.1 for majority of this, just because I need to get used to. I need to get used to seeing in certain situations, once I go back to look at these photos, if I should have shot at a lower or higher f-stop, depending on what I was going for. So this is another learning experience. It's just advanced learning for myself. My brain needs to flick the switch between looking at something because it's cool and taking the photo. What's that?
Street photography?
Yeah. Just.
You post it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you, man.
I've never. No, I wouldn't have even noticed that guy if he didn't say anything to me. That was very cool to see, man. Yeah, I've only been down here for like an hour. This is good so far. Fuck me. It's still recording, boys. Let me see what it looks like. Is that fire? Is that coming this way? Please come this way. Yeah, that's wild. I just dropped this thing at a jog across the... Nope, it's not. I hate you. I just dropped this thing at a steady jog across this across the street. Thankfully, it didn't fall down in the street, but there's no cars. But note to self, I'll have to hold it a little bit more stronger. As soon as I let go of it, it dropped too. Bro, that shit's clean. What's that?
You a photographer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the second time someone's brought up my photography. That's kind of cool. But this is kind of a good shot. I think we're gonna call it here. I'll probably have some type of outro off screen, but this was good. I'm very happy with pretty much everything that just went down today. So if someone has actually watched this long, I appreciate it. Even if they've clicked, I appreciate that too.